Guys, it's Sam Paris and welcome to a quick squad builder. This is actually a really good squad that I'm currently using. It actually costs like 12k I believe right now, and I am really enjoying it. So the formation is going to be 4-1-2-1-2, and let's start off from the back. We got in goal. So Benaglio, he's actually a very consistent keeper. Look at those stats. I mean, he's a very consistent and very good keeper, and he only costs 400, and he's got 84 diving, 83 reflexes. So he's a very good keeper. The only thing he's got pretty shitty stats on is his speed, but I'd say he's a really good keeper, especially for 400 coins. Is a great price for him. Actually, let's start off left back. So we've got Ayogo, he's very cheap too. I think, how much is he? He's only 1.3k. All the left backs in the Bundesliga tend to be quite expensive, but for his stats, he's pretty decent. If you have a little bit more money to spend, then you can get a really good left back who's got a lot of pace, but he's a pretty consistent left back. He's got good pace, good dribbling, and good defending stats, good enough for a left back. And I really do enjoy playing with him. He's just really consistent with just by looking at his stats, and many Bundesliga defenders are very slow, so that's really good to get a pretty fast-paced defender. Sadly, the centre backs are very slow, but they aren't that bad. This is probably one of the fastest centre backs in the Bundesliga. Is 77 pace, is top rank. He only costs 850. But he's got pretty consistent stats again. 81 defending, 77 pace, pretty decent for a centre back in the Bundesliga. And I'd say he's a very good centre back for the price. Like most of these players are currently, are very cheap. And then, like I said, centre backs are very slow. He's one of the fastest Ginter, however you want to pronounce it. He got 650, 62 pace. All of the Bundesliga defenders, centre backs are around 60 pace, unless you want to spend like 10k plus on a defender, and then you get like the faster defenders in Bundesliga. But he's pretty consistent. 80 defending is really good. But he's a pretty decent centre back. Right back we have Rafinha. Rafinha is a pretty famous defender. So you just look at his stats. Both of the wing backs are very strong. He only costs a K, 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. And he's got a pretty consistent stats once again. All these defenders are pretty decent in terms of consistency. He's got quite a lot of pace. He's got 80 dribbling and 75 defense, which is really good. Let's move up to right mid right now. So Elia is one of my favourite players in FIFA of all time. Sadly, in this FIFA, he only has 4-star skill moves. If he had 5-star skill moves, his team would be a lot better. But sadly, he's got 4-star skill moves, and he plays on the right now. But look at those stats. He's an unreal right mid. So he's got 91 pace, 82 defending, 82 dribbling. Sorry, 62 shot. His shot has always been pretty shitty. But for 1.7k, he's a really decent in terms of a right mid. And he's one of my favourite players, but sadly they nerfed him, so he only has 4-star skill moves. And centre defensive mid we have Berami, 4-star weak foot. He's very good as a centre defensive mid. 78 defending, 82 physical, pretty consistent stats once again, and he just gets the job done pretty much as a centre defensive mid. And move on to the left mid now. So Traore, he's got really good stats. He is a very good player in terms of playmaking. 4-star skill moves, 88 pace, 84 dribbling. Sadly, his shot is pretty shitty, but he's left-footed, so he's not supposed to cut in and shoot. He's supposed to get the ball in, and that's pretty much what he does. He's also got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, so he's very strong on the wing. This is a skill team. Most of the players are 4-star skill moves, apart from one, which I'll get onto now. The center attacking mid, Maxim. Maxim is a very good player. Just look at his stats. Very consistent. Once again, 78 pace, 81 dribbling, 5-star skill moves, and 4-star weak foot. You as a center attacking mid. Yeah. I thought I was gonna work this out for a second. But yeah, center attacking mid. Very strong, especially if you have a really good weak foot. He's right-footed. But yeah, he's a very good player. I really do enjoy playing him, especially with that 5-star skill moves. It's what I really want like in a player. And yeah, he kind of builds this team in terms of the attack, and I really like playing with him. And let's get on to our strikers. One is a CF, but we've got Solomon Kalou. I'll move on to the right, so that's how I'm going to play. Solomon Kalou, he's a very consistent striker. All these players are have all very consistent stats, and he's got all-round just great stats: 83 pace, 83 dribbling, and 77 shot. Solomon Kalou is a really good player, and yeah, he's right foot, got 4-star skill moves, which is really helpful in terms of a striker. And I do play him on the right, but he's a very strong player, and I do enjoy playing him. And he only costs 2k. 2k is kind of expensive for this team because it's a really cheap team. But yeah, I really do enjoy playing with him. He's very strong too. So yeah, he's a great striker. And then we'll move on to the other strikers. There we go. Raphael. So he isn't as fast, the 4-star skill moves, and he's also got 4-star weak foot. I'm actually going to switch these over just because he has 4-star weak foot. So he might be able to cut in with his and shoot with his weaker foot because he's right footed. And yeah, he's a 4-star skill moves, like I said, and his stats: 76 pace, 85 dribbling, 79 shot. He's got a pretty good shot on him, and he's 80 rated, so he's a pretty decent player, and he's only 400 coins. It's a very good deal for a 4-star skill move striker in the Bundesliga. But yeah, that's the team, guys. This team is a very consistent and good team. Pretty much everyone is 10 chem except from Raphael because he's a centre forward, and who else is? Oh, it is a 100 chem team. When I checked earlier, it wasn't, but yeah, I just, like I said, I really do enjoy this team. I guess I've got a manager switch to 10 to 100 chem, but I really have enjoyed this team. And for 12k, it's an unreal team. If you like put it into context, some players that cost like over 12k aren't even as good as some of these players. It's just a very cheap skill team. If you do skills and you don't have a shit ton of coins, then I really would suggest going for a team like this. There's four 4-star skill moves, and then 1 5-star skill move player. And on the attack, they're very strong just because of their skills, and you don't really need the skills in defending really. So I really do enjoy this team, especially for skilling and scoring great goals. Like you will see in a second, once I've finished this kind of overview, then we'll move on to just a quick montage, or not very montage, but compilation of really good goals scored with this team. So thank you for watching, guys. I've been Simon Brooks, and enjoy the compilation of great goals scored with this team. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace.